I can cook, but I hate when guys ask you, can you cook? Because can you build a house?
Can I build a house? Bitch, I just want some eggs. I gotta build a house for some beef stew? I gotta build a gazebo for some gumbo? I see why these young men mad at y'all. Build a goddamn house. Must be out your goddamn mind. Do you know how long it take to build a house? You gotta get the motherfucking foundation, gotta dig a hole, septic tanks, rebarb, wood, and brick and shit, electric, plumbing, and some of you lazy ass ladies lamenting over making lasagna. But you give a hard-working man YouTube, tools, and materials, and he gonna build a motherfucking house and kick your lazy ass right out that motherfucker.
Many young guys will always think it's fine to live with a girlfriend before getting married. When males come up to me and express their delight at this development, I can't help but wonder how on earth they managed to snag a lady. They always look so elated, as though they've stumbled into something truly wonderful, and I can't help but hope that they make the most of their time together. Although moving in together may seem like a great idea at the time, and you may even view it as a test of whether or not your relationship is strong enough, in most cases, it turns out to be a bad idea, and not because your relationship was already broken. You're allowed to act any way you choose, but hear me out. Don't. First of all, I've heard a lot of people say they don't feel safe at all now that she's there all the time. So that's reason enough to avoid making the hazardous decision of moving in with her before being married. Moving in sounded nice, but now these young guys are having a hard time keeping certain stability. In short, it seems that men lose their frame once the female comes to live with them. Well, they can't say I didn't tell them, but when I do warn them, they make up excuses like she's different. I'm a manly guy, and since I maintain my frame firm and unbreakable, everything is going to be good. I met her sugar daddy. Either we go Dutch and everything is fair, and so on. Truth be told, facts don't give a damn about how you feel, right? It works wonderfully for what we're dealing with right now. Somehow, a lot of males who claim to be red-pilled keep making this mistake. Before making this horrible decision, men are completely content. They are free to pursue their passions and spend their time as they see fit. Men wreck their life, however, when a woman enters the picture, and they give in to her demands and allow her to become the dominant partner. When she finally feels safe, she'll start questioning everything you do, which will undoubtedly annoy you. Every time you give in and let her walk all over you, she wins greater control over the situation, despite the fact that you're in your own home. What do I mean by saying that we should deal with the time and reverse psychology factors? The longer you spend together, the worse the standard of your time together becomes. If you do the arithmetic, you'll discover that seeing each other every day will dull the romance. On the other hand, if she's home alone and you've been great on every date, she can start to worry that you're seeing someone else, which would trigger her anxiety and make her need you. As the old adage goes, absence makes the heart grow fonder. She will see you as a desirable guy who has alternatives, and she will choose you. You might as well get married if you share a home with someone. It's like being married in all but name. If you don't keep things interesting, she'll stop finding you attractive as a man and start putting you through constant tests, as well as trying to dictate to you how you should run your own household, right down to the way you do your laundry. Now that she is certain that she has you, she may play her cards to destroy not only your relationship but your autonomy. The second reason is freedom. When you are free to do whatever the hell you want, free from addictions, and free in every sense, you are more likely to be happy. I hope I made this first argument obvious. With a woman as a housemate, your independence will never be the same again. She'll question your whereabouts as if you were her mother, and want to know how long you'll be gone and where you'll be sleeping when you get back. Before this, you never had to justify your whereabouts to anybody. I don't care what other people think about guys who choose to live alone. As a man who does so, I can say with certainty that I'm quite content. Many guys move in with their girlfriends so they may enjoy more frequent sex with her, but like with anything else, the more available it is, the less exciting it becomes. When you're on your own, though, you can do whatever you want. When you wake up, You can decide what you want to do and go do it. As I mentioned previously, your female will unconsciously treat you as a son rather than her man in this setting, and she will feel like a mother to her. I knew a guy who took the red pill and lost all his man lions after falling in love with a gorgeous woman who was also really nice and charming and who he thought was the perfect match for him. Since I didn't want to spoil his dreams or mine, I said nothing when he decided to move in with his girlfriend. At first, things were great because of the novelty of living together, but then they quickly went downhill. He told me he regretted making this horrible choice since he missed being able to do whatever he pleased when he got home from work. She blames him for not getting home on time, or for not getting home at all, and he has to sit there and listen to her go on about things that don't really matter. You want a companion who will love and respect you, who will love you even when you're having a bad day, and who will understand that everyone has bad days, but unfortunately, most females are not like that. After she moves in with you, she no longer views you as a mysterious man whose affection she must work for. You're at her beck and call now. When you move in with a female, you put your time and independence at jeopardy, which are two of the most significant commodities in your life as a guy. This concludes the video for today. I'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, make sure you maintain taking your prescribed amount of red pill.